Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to my first ever YouTube vlog. My name is Harnoor Bandesh and I am studying Masters in Computing and Innovation at University of Adelaide. I started my course back in July 2019. After I started my course, I started to look out for the job opportunities in IT industry. After a lot of hard work and a bit of a luck, I was able to secure a permanent part-time position as a software developer here in Adelaide within 3 weeks. I had a word with many of my friends back in uni who were finding it difficult to get a job in the IT industry. And I was shocked to see that many of them are not following the correct path. So I decided to make a video in order to reach out to a larger audience so that I can share the steps that I took in order to get the job here in Australia. So let's get started. Step 1, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a powerful channel to get a professional job. LinkedIn profiles represents you in this professional network. Whenever you are going to meet someone, say in Dev Summit or a meetup, the first thing that they are going to see is your LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile is your first impression, so make it count. The reason I am pressurizing much on LinkedIn is because many of us do not pay much attention to LinkedIn, but it is actually very important. So here is what you need to do. First, invest a good amount of time in order to create a LinkedIn profile that stand out of the crowd. Look out for professionals, known professionals in your industry. Study their profile carefully and look out for some pointers that how you can structure your own profile. I can also make up a separate video of how to build a good profile. So once you have a good LinkedIn profile in your hand, the next thing that you are going to do is to make a list of the companies in your city or the companies you want to work with. Search on LinkedIn for the professionals working in those companies at a leadership position, say technical directors, technical managers, or tech leads. Send them a connection request. Now, this is the most important step. Do not ever send a connection request without a personalized note. Sending a connection request without a note reduce your chances of your request being accepted. Now, what to write in that note? Study their profile carefully and look out for some pointers like the projects they have been working on, the technology they have worked on or probably working on, and talk about those pointers in the personalized note, giving them an impression that you are genuinely interested of having a connect with them. The first thing that they are going to see is to have a look at your LinkedIn profile. So make sure it is one of the best. So once your connection request has been accepted, talk more about technology with them. Introduce yourself, explain your past work experience or the projects you have worked on. Share some interesting facts and eventually ask them for a catch up over a coffee. Now, this is a very tricky step. This can lead you to two directions. Either they are going to accept your request or they don't. If they do not accept your request for an immediate meeting, then continue your chat and ask for the different opportunities available in the respective company. But if they accept your invitation, then treat this as a golden chance. Fix a date, time, and place. Reach the venue before the scheduled time. Before the meeting, prepare of what you're gonna talk about yourself, your project or past work experience, and how eventually are you going to ask for the opportunities. Do not ever beg for the opportunities in a catch up. In fact, make the chat more interesting so that they remember you for the future openings if they do not have immediate requirements. Ask for both paid and unpaid internships. See if you are able to secure an unpaid internship, then that is good as well because in that way you'll be gaining a local work experience. It really helps you a lot to get a paid one. Step 2, Meetup. So there's an app called Meetup app. It is available on Google and iOS Play stores. Through this app, you can search for the different meetups happening in your city. Different meetups for the different technologies like React, AWS, Python, Java, PHP, and a lot more happens very frequently. Go in such meetups and meet people from the different companies. I would say you need to sell them yourself. Talk about your past work experience. If you do not have a work experience, talk about your personal projects or the technologies you have worked on. Make your chat more interesting and ask them for their business cards. See, going in such meetups and meeting different people helps you to create a visibility in the dev community. This is the perfect place in order to grow a professional network. Once you have got the business card, send them a connection request on the LinkedIn with a personalized note. Try to fix up a follow up session, probably over a coffee. If they accept your request for the follow up session, then this is again a golden chance for you. And now you know what you need to do for the catch up session. You can also volunteer in order to present a talk in such meetup. Apart from creating the visibility, this will be a very good addition on your LinkedIn profile. Now, I would like to address a common concern here that what to talk about if you do not have a work experience or personal projects. I'm thinking of making a video by which you will be able to build one, and it will help you out in order to get a job in IT by first or second semester. Step 3, Slack. So for those who do not know what a Slack is like a WhatsApp for a professional world. There are many Slack channels available where you can chat with the dev community in your area. There are many tech channels available which are specifically for those who are looking for jobs. Slack is the best way in order to connect with the tech leadership of a company, completely bypassing the HR layer. You know, when sometimes when you apply through Seek or Indeed, HR simply rejects your application on the basis that you are a student and can only work part time. Slack is the best way in order to connect with the tech leadership and show your skills. Believe me, if you are able to impress them with your skills or knowledge, they might even accept you for a part time because you have something incredible. I know this for a fact because this is how I got mine. Step 4, Seek and Indeed. Keep on applying for jobs on Seek and Indeed as well, side by side. You never know from where you will get the next opportunity. Step 5, Keep yourself motivated. Now, I guess this is the most important point that we need to keep it in our mind throughout the whole process. See, finding a job, and that too as a student, is not an easy task. It takes a lot of dedication and a consistent hard work in order to get one. I know that failure makes it easy to give up, and if failure strikes multiple times, it becomes a little bit more easier. Now, just because you have got 7 8 rejections in a row, that doesn't mean you will give up on your dreams, right? Nothing is going to come easy. You have to hustle. You have to find an alternative. Just keep it in mind that the result is going to be very fruitful. Now we need to burst a big myth here that it is impossible for a student to get a part-time job in IT industry. Hey, if I can do it, you can too. That's it folks. I hope you find it useful. If you have any queries or feedbacks, please put them in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And please do share this video with your friends who are finding it difficult to find a job here in Australia.